Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that looks good. Okay, it's looking pretty good. So what time is it now? It's not quite 2200. So I'll go with that. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alrighty, so now that I'm feeling better, let's see what the story is here. Oh, 91, almost 92%. Not too shabby. So we getting more things to unlock? No, not yet. Huh, we don't have anything new to unlock. Yeah, I guess we're pretty much, okay, now at this point, and keep in mind you're not going to have certain things I've got on display here, because you have to play through quite a bit to get to those. And I haven't tested one of my spacesuits. Okay, jog my memory. Where have I been putting those? Are they still down here? Let's see what some of those look like. No, we've already taken them out of here. So let's see. I think I put them upstairs, didn't I? Gotta find the bedroom here. Ah, there's the wall to the bedroom. Alright, now let's see. Spacesuits are there we go. We've only got 2 up here. I wonder what we did with the other ones. Nope, didn't put them in there. Nothing's in there yet. You're not going to have access to this yet either. There's quite a few things I've already got access to that you don't. If you're, the same stage that I am on this simulation. I'm trying to think. Where else would I put the other spacesuits? I've got all this area I've expanded, but I haven't really done anything with it yet. Then I put these 1x1s in here so I can have windows to see out. And I was going to move something into here, but I didn't do it yet. I did move the butterfly dome and everything over there. Yeah, because I wanted to get all the butterfly stuff in the same place. So I just moved the whole shebang over here. And I've got the drones bringing up butterflies. And let's see, we've got a lot of repeats. So I probably should go ahead and collect the repeats. And run them through the shredder. Well, I do want to keep a few of them. Oh man, they're really doing a good job on the silkworms. Something you might want to remember that becomes available if you've got the T2 honey hive. See, are they doing a good job of collecting this? Yep, they're doing a good job. Let's see, I probably should move that. Yeah, moving it out here would make sense. Well, anyway, we've got a couple of improvements we should probably investigate. T4 backpack. Where are we on the backpack? We've already got up to T5. Okay. So this would be the next one. But we haven't really unlocked that option yet, so we better hold off. T4 back. Oxygen tank. Oxygen tank. T3. Yeah, it's probably time for me to do the T4, so I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll leave this one for later because I don't think it'd be unlocked yet. No, it couldn't be. It takes cosmic quartz. Yeah, there's no way because we don't even have the circuit boards unlocked yet. Let's see. We've got the jump. We've got. Did we do the water filter already? Yeah, we did. Okay, and we probably did the air filter. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, we did right there. Yeah, let's organize this mess. Okay, well that might be jumping the gun a little bit on these two. Let's see, we got a T1, we got a T2, got a 3. 3. Alright, where is our... There it is. T1, yeah, so we're probably due for a T2. So let's go ahead and do a T2. That should catch us up pretty good. I don't think we've really done enough to have this unlocked just yet. Yeah, I definitely do not have that one unlocked yet. So we should be pretty current with everything. Yeah, it'd be way too soon for that to be available in normal gameplay. So I guess we're up to speed here. And what do we have up here? We've got mutagen. Oh, I guess I need to put these on the other side too, don't I? Yeah. But I think we need to move all this, don't we? No, wait a minute, wait a minute. We had that up here because we were doing... Yeah, we've moved stuff around. But we do need it in here. That's what all that's for. Actually, is for, you know, we've got the butterfly larva, we got the fish eggs, we got the frog eggs, and of course you won't have all these unlocked yet if you're playing a standard game. The only reason they're available for me to go ahead and create more of is because I've played all the way through all the games possible in this game, including the DLC, which is a Planet Humble that you have to buy extra. Alright, we've got the silkworms pretty well plastered all the way through here, so that's pretty much done. And we have the spacesuits. Well, let's go ahead and let's make another one right quick, even though this may not be unlocked for you yet. Okay, yeah, because you have to have the crystals. I seriously doubt you've got this far. Alright, so we've got 2 suits. Let's transfer that over. And it's all black, just about. This is what you start with. And let's transfer this one over. Now it's just about all white. And if I remember right, I've already changed to that one. Let's see, let's push, yeah, now let's rotate. Yeah, we did. We changed over to that one already. Alright, right click to cancel that. And I'm not going to put another one because these are kind of in the way right now. I actually need to have these displayed probably in a room next to the bedroom and make that like a TV room. Since we know where all the quartz are, just about, we've already started transferring. Now let's see what we haven't transferred. We've got solar and quasar quartz, but I think we have more than that available, don't we? Not there. Oh wow, they've done a good job of filling that in. See, that was food. This was miscellaneous, and so is that one. So what do we got here? Ah, yes. Let's make a place for those. Let's see, alphabetically speaking, let's see. See, Blazar would be a going in this one because we have to put Pulsar there, wouldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. Blazar quartz. And we have a few more. We're not going to be able to fill that up with that many quartz. Not on this planet. Maybe with the help of the moons and stuff. Okay, we've already taken everything out of here. Huh, I never did fix that up for water. Nope, I sure didn't. It's got to be on demand. And we'll just leave it a normal priority. So that one's empty now. That one's almost empty. We do have a place for this. We must not have put it on demand yet. So anywho, let's see. What do we got left? We got a little bit more Blazar. Now normally I put Pulsar here, but I've got that down in the auto crafting area. So we'll leave that open. I probably should make a place put circuit boards up here, but I do believe, oh wait a minute, we haven't unlocked that yet, have we? Circuit boards, circuit boards, circuit boards. Yeah, we have not unlocked that yet. In fact, the next thing we're going to unlock here is the T1 aquarium. And now we're waiting on insect spreader rocket, T2 gas, T2 beehive. This one here is providing us a lot of bees already, so because this one does honey and bees. It becomes a supply point for both. Almost 95%. Alright, oxygen is not really improving all that much. It just went over a little bit, didn't it? But we're already 100% on oxygen anyway. See right there? We've already finished the breathable atmosphere. Heat is creeping along. We probably need more fuses. And pressure. Yeah, probably need more fuses for that one too. Optimizers that we've got out. Biomass. Let's see, you could probably use more trees and flower spreaders, grass spreaders, insects. Well, it's creeping up there. We need more butterflies and honeybees. Animals, yeah, well, we haven't quite got there yet. I don't believe we've unlocked any fish eggs yet. We can start crafting pulsar quartz once we get to that point. Ooh, that's a nice one there. We could find wrecks that are considered on this world, but at such a distance they don't list on the map. Then we get the big backpack. Then we can start making that. And then we can start putting out frogs. Frogs before fish. There we get the frog eggs. Start with an animal shelter. A little bit later we can actually put a feeder out. Then we can start doing the animal food extraction platform so we can go visit moons and stuff once we finish terraforming this one. Got another screen that we can look at that'll show us everything, the different moons and whatnot. Interplanetary travel rocket. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. That's how we get to the other moons and stuff. But this would be the beginning of our fish opportunity to start actually putting out fish. Insect spreader, T5 drill. If I remember, that's the last one. And there we go. We can start crafting those fish. In fact, if I remember right, we're actually going to pick up some of those inside here once we get it in the water. And then we can do some more fish eggs. The big ball, all see-through ball aquarium. Now, genetic synthesizer. That's where we can start messing with DNA and critters. Deciding on, collecting traits. Animal spreader rocket. Oh, that really provides a bounce on the animal score. Harvesting robot. I don't think we can actually use that on this planet, Prime, because you can't use this except if it's harvesting organic, something organic like vegetables. Well, they'll do larvae too, but on the moons, it can be useful in more than a few places, because they will not allow on is it one or both moons? They do not allow any of the ore extractors. You have to use the robot. Okay, some more frog eggs. T1 animal food. I guess we might actually unlock T2 animal food before we unlock T1. Oh, very nice. We collect all three of the major gases: oxygen, nitrogen, and methane. Oh, the last butterfly larva? Yeah, there's a T2 bird hive. Genetic extractor. Ah, that's where all those oddball... Let's see, you can extract traits from... let's see, what does it start with? It starts with larvae, I think. There's also frog eggs you can extract from, and fish eggs, certain flowers, and other types of plants. Yeah, there's quite a few. Now, there are some you cannot run through the extractor and get anything from it. Usually they're high percentage ones, the ones that you would normally put out to increase your terraforming score. T2 butterfly farm. Oh, that'd be nice, because I think that would hold 2 different larvae instead of just one like we've got right now. Some nice frog eggs. Now we can get serious about the fish eggs. They count those under animals. Fish farm. If I remember right, you can only put 1 or 2 of them out there with that one. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Vehicle logistics. Yeah, we want that for sure for our rover. Lermaseed. Oh, we can start actually making it. And that's when I'll be trying to hang ivy all over the place. This game does not have curtains, but it does have ivy. Common larva. Yeah, we can start crafting those. Frog eggs. Stuff that we could start. What? Frog displayer. Oh, yeah, the wall plaques, where you can put the eggs and see what they're supposed to look like. I've kind of got that started, but I haven't done much with the frogs yet. Stuff that you couldn't do right now if you're following along. Ooh, T4. Ooh, that's it. That's as far as the jetpacks go. Like, for example, I've got some of the fish shown here. As you can see, you got your basic aquarium discus type. And you got your ones that look like Oscars. I got a feeling they got these from some kind of an aquarium show. I'm not sure. Those look more like seagoing fish than freshwater fish. But they probably got these designs from some kind of a standalone aquarium display that you can run on your computer screen. And then there's our butterflies. So we got pretty much all of the butterflies plus the bees up here at the top. Here's the golden ones. Those have a very high percentage for your insect score. I could have sworn I've got more spacesuits somewhere. But where else would I have put them? I did notice that I've been putting stuff in more than one location. So I'm trying to organize that a little bit. Let's see, there's where we're doing methane. Did I ever say... No, I didn't, did I? I didn't put it on demand yet. So that's about one of the few things that we can actually collect right now. I need to do the same thing with this side here. There we go. So it probably won't take too long. Next time I check up here, it'll probably be pretty full. Now let's see, we can't do all the mutants. We can do this one. So they've already got that one pretty well full, yeah. They got both of these pretty well full. I don't think we're crafting these yet, but I'll go ahead and put them on demand. So if we have any that we've been picking up out of chests and stuff, they will have somewhere to put them. Actually, one locker of those would be plenty for this operation here, in case we want to craft something. Let's see, T2, I don't think we've unlocked this one yet, but we might have picked some up out of the chest. So let's go ahead and fix this up so the drones will start putting them in here. I don't remember. Am I finding any T3? Or have I found any T3, I should say. Well, we'll find out. If we have, the drones now have somewhere to put it. T4, I know we have not unlocked that, and I don't remember collecting any, but apparently I did. No, wait a minute. I think those are the ones that I was pushing too fast, and I created them even though they're not unlocked yet. If I was playing a normal game instead of this creative mode. In creative mode, you basically unlock anything and everything you've already unlocked in gameplay. So it looks like we've got this one going again. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have this on demand yet. I wonder if I want to put it on demand. Yeah, I better go ahead, because we do have a demand downstairs already for this, so that we can craft certain things. Oh, that sounds like a little bit of generic anything and everything. Yeah, I didn't set this up yet. I actually should be putting these seed packs in somewhere else. But since we've got a little bit too much available. Oh, we didn't even put this on demand yet. There it is, right over there. Of course, we've got a demand and auto crafting set up already for those. And this is what they're making with it. They're making general fertilizer. But I might need this fertilizer for our crafting lab. That's right up here. Make sure we click on the right one. T2 fertilizer. Same thing, we need to set that up. It's that green one right there. So we're going to have a surplus of a lot of this stuff in more than one location. Down there in the crafting area, plus up here. Let's see. Yeah, we've started making explosive powder already in the auto crafters. So we want to go ahead and authorize storage up here. since we will need it up here if we're going to create these things up here in the lab. Sulfur, yeah. Did I fix that already? No, I didn't. Need to do it again. Oh, went blind there for a second, it seemed like. Okay, yeah, we are crafting these, so we need to go ahead and designate a place to store it. Setting up a demand. Okay, beans. Well, we are making demand for beans downstairs so that we can make the high quality food. But we can make the high quality food up here too. So let's go ahead and set this up, because we are growing quite a few beans. Mushrooms, yeah. And we haven't set up demand yet. So we need to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to have stuff stored more than one location, obviously. Okay, honey, did we set this up for storage up here? No, we did not. There it is right there. And we're going to keep the drones busy up in this area for a while. They've probably satisfied all the storage downstairs in the auto crafting area. Let's see, we haven't... Water is one thing that's sometimes a little hard to fill, because we use so much of it when we're making bacteria samples. But we can make some of those up here too. And we haven't decided what we're going to do with any of this yet. Okay, have we put the... Yeah, we did. We've already got demand set up. Yep. Seed vines. Yeah, we've got demand only for the larva to go in here. And then the next one is the other ones, Petra. We seem to be finding that quite easy when we go out and explore. Let's see, I think we set this one up. Yeah, I think we did. Because every time I put some of these into a miscellaneous storage spot, then they'll take it out of there and they'll come bring it up here. Alright, that's set up. It looks like we might have all these set up. I don't know if we have all of the flowers storage determined. We may not, because we haven't put in anything in this one yet. Oh, I didn't put signs on this side, did I? I did put it on this side though. And we've got it ready to go. But we're going to have to find a lot more of this stuff when we're out and about. Opening blue crates or golden crates. Oh, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Get back over there. Okay, that's set up otherwise. I don't think I'll ever be able to fill both of those cabinets with those flowers, because then I'll probably come over here and start doing trees. Tree seeds. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to fill both of these, since if I've even got one of these filled, I would want to use them. Okay, we've got that set up. And that's not all of the flowers possible. Seeds. Well, we need it for this right here. See, we got, in fact, we've even got photoplankton that we haven't been in our phytoplankton. Yeah, see, there's the one kind of flower seed. There's the a vine, one kind of a vine seeds. There's only 2 of them. There's another flower, another flower. Golden seed. I don't have storage set up for that. But because golden seed provides such an oxygen boost, I usually put them into something right away. Now that one has no seed. It just says 2 different kinds of mutagen. And it looks like a giant mushroom tree. It's about the best way to describe it. Yeah, so we're going to need more storage eventually. Alright, now we've been through all this, right? Yeah, I think we have. So we're probably done. Yeah, and all of this is in support for this right here. And you will not see everything opened up yet that I've got opened up. Because this one you have to actually purchase through the trade rocket system. And let's see, what else do you purchase through the trade rocket system? It might be this one. Now I can craft these, but you couldn't, of course, because you haven't got that unlocked yet. If you're following along with what we got going here. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything with this or this. Because there's certain ways that you come up with these things, and that is not an option yet. Since it's not unlocked yet. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to unlock still. So, while we're waiting for stuff to unlock, and this to turn to 100%, which is going to do pretty soon, because we've upgraded everything we can. For example, look at these big old monsters we got up here. In fact, we've got a couple we haven't done yet. And we haven't moved the optimizer yet either, which we need to do. We've only got 2 out of 3 fuses so far. Now would be a good time to move this. And we could probably place it... I don't know, right here looks like a really good place for that. Let's get that optimizer installed. Over here. And we've got 2 fuses we can stick in there. And that'll really move up the heat. So let's go ahead and take these out so we can be more conservative with our energy. Because when we install these really big boys, the energy demand is going to go up in a big way. Alright, let's see, can we go ahead and, yep. Okay, we could, come on, get up there. Can I do another one? Yep. And I think I'm going to have to add some more going this way to get 2 more of those big boys installed. They don't have to be touching ground, and we're going to take full advantage of that. Other machines, they got to be touching ground. Uh-oh. I'd have to take that one out before I can put that in. So let's do that. That's going to really kind of put a dent in our progress on heat. But I need to, I believe, to put this in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put one more in there. Because I think that means I'll be able to get another heater, big heater. Which I think is the last one we get, the last biggest one we could make. It doesn't go any bigger than that. Oh, come on, I know you could go in there. Real touchy. Oh, it is super touchy. Alright, did we go far enough? Well, actually we didn't. So if we're going to utilize that, we really should try to go a little bit further with these foundations. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I gotta take this one out. It's either that or we don't put any more. in this area, and I think I'm going to want to add to this stack. The optimizer will only service 8 of these. Uh-oh, I forgot to hold down the control key. There we go. Alright, let's squeeze one right in there if we can. Because this is it. We can't do any better than this. Oh, geez, I fell off. Alright, let's get back up here. Alright, it's real touchy. But I gotta get it all the way in. If I can. Yeah, there we go. That looks perfect. Ooh. I can't wiggle or anything. Yeah, it's hanging off a little bit, but not much. Alright, let's see if we can get the other ones. We need what? The magic number right now is 8. Alright, do we have 8 of these right now? Come on, climb up there. Let's go. Get up there, get up there. I need to count my heaters. Alright, let's go up a little bit higher. The optimizer can handle 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, count it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we could get one more in there, and the optimizer will manage it. We'll give it a boost. Alright, and how far can we go over? I guess that's it right there. And it's fully on top of it. Yep, it is fully on top. Actually, I get the optimizer centered. This is the bad location for it. I would want to set it right in here somewhere in order to keep it centralized. There we go, right around there somewhere. And put these back in there. Give our heaters a big boost. And if we read the little window, it says it'll only do... Wait a minute, did that number change? Man, how can I get a better look at that number? There it is. It is 8 machines. For a minute there, I thought it said 13 machines. So 8 machines. We've got 8 machines. So they're all being serviced. And we're still missing one more fuse for maximum service. Now, we've got the optimizer over here, which is not the best place. So let's go ahead and we've only got one fuse for it anyway. Let's go ahead and move it. And where would be the center location? I guess the center location would be right about here somewhere. Alright, the number 2. Right about there. Oh boy, I wish there was a better way to see this. Are we in the right spot to get all of the we may not be. We may not be. We might have to move that one that's on the outside. Or appears to be on the outside of the range. This one back here, I don't think it's within range. So let's take it out of here. If I could find a good spot where it'll let me do that. There it is, right there. Alright, now let's move that over to this area right here. We should be able to get it in. And no, it's not that one, is it? It's this one. So we still have one more improvement to do. And this one here is probably outside the range also. There we go. So we need to move it right here in this little cubby hole if we can. We still got one more improvement to go. I wonder if rotating this will improve anything. Now, what about this one up here? Let's see if we can get a good look at that. Alright, let's see. Can I... No, I can't move too far away. Yeah, see that one up on the hill is not turned green. So I got a feeling that that needs to be moved in closer. So let's see if we can grab it. There we go. And it'll only do 8 machines. So the next question is, how many machines do we have out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we had 8 machines. We need to put one more in there. Can I get it to go right here? I might be able to do it from an elevated position. So let's get elevated. And see if by chance we can get it right there. And it's not the full size one yet. Can we rotate it in there? No, maybe not. We might have to rearrange all of these to get this one in there. Close enough to be included. That might be the best I could do, is right there. But now, how can I determine if it's going to be green or not? That's the one I want to look at. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, because once I go high enough, it turns it off again. But it does look like I got it. From what I can see, I think it's in the range. Okay, so we've got it maximized. Now, what we're missing is another fuse. So let's see. I don't have any fuses in storage, I don't think. I believe I grabbed them all and I put them out there since the fuses are such a huge boost. Yeah, and I don't have anything in here, right? Or here. Oh, I need to move these, don't I? And I need to move these too. We must not have set those up for storage yet. Okay, so let's see. We got blazer quartz right there. And then we have to have a place for magnetar. So I guess right here would be a good space for it. Net R quartz. I think I spelled that right. Well, let's put this in there and see. Magnetar. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Looks good to me anyway. We don't have very many of them though. Oh, let's see. Where was that? Was that here? Yeah. We got to do something with all these. And apparently we did not set that up properly. So while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, mushrooms. Got any mushrooms? Yeah, right there. Oh, we've got it for mushrooms, but not for the seeds. Oh, okay. Oh, and we're full. We need special places for the seeds. Let's see, how about bean? Well, we've got plenty of space, but we never set this up for anything other than the actual bean. So we'll just have to do this by hand. I don't know, what am I going to do with that extra mushroom seed? I'm going to take this one out put that one in. Alright, now we gotta do the same thing with the squash. Yeah, we got a squash. These seeds are going to be highly valuable later. Well, we've got the same thing going here too, don't we? So we'll take this one out, put that one in. So we can't take any more, and I don't have any extra eggplants. Let's see, those need to be organized better. Okay, those are already organized. Alright, so what we'll do then is we have a couple of miscellaneous out here. So we'll put them in the miscellaneous. Now I don't see a reason to keep these right now. They're all pretty much low percentage. Yeah, they're all low percentage. They're all under 200. So I'm just going to go ahead and feed them right in there. And I'm not seeing anything we probably should take back out of here. Because I've got this thing here is full of iron. And I can't think of any projects where I would need more iron than that. And we've got it on... We got it on demand right now, but we could make it supply. That's one of those rare instances where you got storage full and you want to make sure that you supply any other demands for, so you stick them on supply. That doesn't happen very often though. I see, I got the same problem over here, don't I? But I never put these on demand. I think I would put these on supply though, just in case I have somewhere where we need titanium for a crafting project. We would just have to check up on this later to see if they're empty by chance, and then set them back on demand to fill back up. We've got all these we installed, but we haven't done anything with them yet. Alright, so let's see. Well, they're definitely using up the silk. That's probably full. And the drones haven't come by to pick it up yet. But let's get on this side here. Alright, this should be set on supply. And it is. And that's probably why it's empty. This one should be set on demand. It is. And then the other items would be in these other lockers. This would be one of them. This should be set on demand because the autocrafter can see this and take out whatever it wants. Oh, they're grabbing this just as fast as it's being made. Okay, and we've got basically beans and honey. Oh, we ran out of beans. That would suggest to me that I've got some work to do. Maybe I don't have all of my bean plants identified as a supply. Nope, that one's fixed up. These are manufacturing beans, so yeah, that one's good. Alright, where else do I have beans? Oh, right here. Ah, here we go. We got one we didn't set up right. Supply beans. Now, I don't think I have any more bean plants. I think I moved all of them. We had to move them up here to get around those rocks, since we can't put any of these farms down there. Ah, here we go. Here's another one that needs to be set for supply. And this one, yep, same problem. And that is why we're not supplying enough beans. What's in here? More beans. Huh, it's empty even though we didn't set it on supply. So that would suggest the autocrafter can see that one, just grab it on its own. Now we did, oh no we didn't. We're supposed to set this on supply. Where's the honey? There it is. We installed all these, but we didn't set them up for furnishing honey. Not good, not good. We kind of overlooked some stuff, didn't we? Alright, there it is right there. So we must have moved these and then forgot to check them. Make sure we had them set up for supply of honey. I've only got one small locker. I didn't put the big one up yet. We're just, you know, using the first level locker. Alright, so if there was a honey shortage, we've probably got that fixed, unless we need to fix this down here still. Yeah, we do. But they must be close enough, and the autocrafters are taking the honey when it's ready out of here automatically. I think that's why we didn't move these. Because what we're doing right now is telling the drones to pay attention and move this supply when it's ready to a storage device. Okay, so I didn't finish this either. So if they're not too busy with some other high priority project, the drones should come here, grab this, and take it to a storage device that's put on for honey, which is, where is that honey? Right there. And this one should be set on demand, and it is. I think that's all. At some point we might want to put the bigger supply there, like this one right here, and replace that smaller first level. Got the same thing going over here. This is backup so that whenever that we need to make a rocket engine, we have the stuff we need, because we need quite a bit of stuff for rocket engines. This is just storage for rocket engines. Crafting for rocket engines right there. Auto crafter. Oh, I didn't put it on supply. That's why that storage is not full yet. So that's the one that we're making here. Okay. Yeah, they'll come and grab all these now, and they'll come right over here and stick them in. Yep. And you can see the little drone symbol right there, telling you that that one is being transported. Now, did we put this one on supply? No, we did not. But I don't think we've got a storage space for these finished product either. Darn, I don't see it. It's usually right around here somewhere. My eyes are not cooperating, maybe. There it is, right there. Alright, so now if we have a storage spot, these will get picked up and taken to that. If there is no storage spot, then of course they're going to stay put right there until I come by and grab some. Alright, so how we got here? We got, yep. Keep it full of aluminum and keep this in full of super alloy. Okay, good, good. Because that's what we need to craft these. And we did mark it as supply, but I don't remember installing an alternate storage spot for that. So that'll stay as is until we come by and pick some up. Alrighty, I don't know, do I need to show any more? Oh, they've got all the rockets, and we got 4 of them now. They've got them all out there doing their trading, and this one, I think we finished this one up, didn't we? Oh, they're not staying as busy as I thought they would. Now, I'm not sure why you would I don't think you would ever put this on supply, but you might put it on demand if you have these being manufactured somewhere. But once you fill them up, because we've got 25 here with level 2 drones and 25 at the other spot, level 1, and they count them all together, so we've got a total of 50. But right now it doesn't look like I need another drone station. For everything that I've done so far with giving them work to do. Oh, look at that. They're mixing level 2 and level 1 here. Huh, look at that. Level 1's coming in. They got the one little eyeball, and the level 2 has the 2 little eyeball. They're faster. Huh, interesting. So the drones don't care. They'll just go to the whichever one is closest to them when they finish their last job. We still got farm for squash and looks like mushrooms and maybe even eggplant that we haven't designated as a supply point for that particular vegetable. So we'll probably have to check on that later. And let's see, before I go out and about, I would make sure this was empty. And then we could push this big red, no it's not red, it's more like orange, where it says grab, and then it ends up in our inventory for the avatar. Now I like to do it that way because if I fly, it's faster. And we've sped up a couple, we put a couple of improvements in there so I can fly higher and faster. And then when I get to a place where I'm like a crashed starship or something, and I'm gonna loot the place and pillage all I can, well then I can use that as a pickup point. And then when it's full, I can just leave it where it's at and then come back here and do this one. Well, we haven't thrown it out anywhere, so I'd have to throw it out somewhere like this is far enough. For demonstration purposes, it could be anywhere on the map, full or not, and then I could come here and recover it, and it'll go right back into its garage. And then of course if it's full, then the next job is to come up here and empty it. And we've only improved the total inventory space one time, because each time you improve it there'll be another little lump up here. And then of course you would put the gear improvements right in here. And right now we've only got the one-time inventory increase. And that's it so far. The next improvement we would want, if it's unlocked, of course for me it will be, is we want to do the gear improvement. Equipment increase right there. So I would want to do that. And then we would go over here and put it in the gearbox. Now the gearbox is full, but now it provides more spots. For the first, there's inventory and there's gear or equipment. For the avatar it's gear, but for the rover it's equipment increase, so that you can make modifications. Alright, this one I guess is a little bit short than normal, not much, not maybe not a full 1 hour, but there isn't much more for me to show you right now. Well, I've already showed you the fact that you can float those, and then you can put stuff on each level, whatever it is you need. And the reason why you want to do that is because that way you've got more options to keep things that this autocrafter would need in order to produce something. It can, as long as it's basically above and within the range of its circle, which is got some size to it. See there how big it is? Let me see if I can back up a little bit. So everything in that circle it can see, and it can take whatever it needs if it's inside that circle. And it doesn't matter about the elevation. It could be really high up, and if this happens to be on a second or third level, it would also take from all the levels below it. Okay, I'm going to assume that's good for now. So we'll hit the escape key. We'll save it. And when it's done, we'll come over here and we'll exit the main menu. And we'll do like we have always done before. Be well until next time.